What is going on? Getting in another evening shave. Gonna be having a little drink here. This is a Little Beast Brewing, and this is just one of their lagers that they make. Good stuff. Out of Portland. And we're gonna be using some Lakewood Soaps, Honey Mash. So I actually used this on Instagram Live first a little while back. I won this from a giveaway, actually, from CDB was having a giveaway, and I won. So that's pretty cool. Lakewood Soaps. It's pretty firm. I mean, you can make a dent with enough pressure, but it's pretty firm. Just has like this pale cream color. And the scent on this one, the scent notes are whiskey, honey, and aged wood. And what I like about this scent is with the, like whiskey theme, I actually perceive that like alcohol bite. Like when you pour some alcohol, you pour a glass of whiskey, and you hold it up to your nose, and you actually get like that little bite, that little tingle in the nostrils. And I kind of like it. Like it's a real cool scent. In my opinion, it's probably the most accurate depiction of a liquor themed scent that I've came across. A lot of times you get these like liquor themed scents, and the artisan will like tweak it to make it more wearable, more approachable and agreeable. But and I'm not saying this is so one-sided, like it just smells like booze, because it smells nice as well. I just think it's recognizable, and yeah, I like it. So that's what we're going with today. And here's a list of ingredients for you on the back. Plus that kind of see-through bottom looks pretty cool as well. So yeah, tallow, water, shea butter, stearic acid, potassium hydroxide, castor oil, sodium, fragrance. So pretty standard, but definitely good stuff. We also have the matching aftershave balm, and this is also some pretty good stuff as well. There's a little sneak peek of the ingredients. Gonna be going with the straight again, keeping my my practice and my skills honed. Got some loaded up in my Lancaster bowl, and we're gonna be using my Lutin brush. That I have with some distilled water yet again. Alright, so I wrung that out. Looks like we got a little... Oh, that looks like one of my hairs, not one of the badger hairs. So that's Lutin. He kind of burns a stamp into the bottom. And then we just got this nice bloodwood on top and bottom. And then like a nice black walnut in the middle. Very cool brush with that those electric scarring going on. So let's get to lathering here. Scent strength on this is probably 6 out of 10. Above medium. Maybe even 7 out of 10. It's definitely there. And like I said, I don't think it's like offensive. Well, actually, let me take that back. It might be offensive because it is, at least in my opinion, a recognizable scent. And I'm going to go ahead and add a little bit more distilled water because I could see it's pasty. I like the scent. I think the honey and the wood makes it pleasant, but I feel like the whiskey is discernible. Now, I'm actually not familiar if any alcohol was used in the making of this soap. I know some people make beer soaps. I'm unsure if any like whiskey or something was used in the making of this soap, so I'm unsure about that. But I will say, I feel like the fragrance is discernible, and that in and of itself might be offensive to some people. I quite like it, but others might not. Alright, so we do have some lather exploding here. But I'm just going to add a third addition like I normally do with my normal water. Just because it looks like we could still go a little ways. So, before I hopped on, I was watching Rocio do a face shave on SoSharpDavid's channel. David's wife, and that was awesome. I remember she did a couple shaves on his channel over the years, and it's been a while, but it was good to see her hop back in and get a shave in. Real cool. It's cool. Right now we probably have more lady shavers on YouTube than ever before. We got Shave Girl, Shave Chick, Chapman Collects, Maja, Maja's on YouTube, and she shaves with Jill, of course. So that's awesome. There's a whole nother facet to the community, and it's good to see, you know what I mean? Because that's a whole half of the population that is like an untapped market. And even if, only, it's still going to be niche, but if we bring more of them into the fold, the hobby grows, and it's just beneficial for everyone, you know what I mean? Alright. So I did kind of overshave over there yesterday, so I'm just going to kind of leave that alone. Just in case you wonder why I'm ignoring it, that's why. I overshaved and I'm just going to leave it be. Shit happens. Now, I've used this soap base once before, and it was pretty damn good, so I'm not worried about that whatsoever. Oh yeah, I like that scent. So I had a good day at work today. I was doing some training for another portion of my job. I was handling or getting trained to do what we call bulk mail, and that's kind of like receiving on the dock. Because my position, I'm going to be kind of like a relief for the bulk mail person. I'm going to be a relief for the windows clerks. And so I kind of need to be a jack of all trades. That way I can relieve these people of their jobs when they're on vacation or sick or whatever. So I need to be a jack of all trades. I need to know it all so that I can relieve everybody when the time comes for a vacation or sick leave. So I was learning a whole nother facet now. And we were short-handed today on Windows, so I got pulled from my training on bulk mail to go up to Windows. And right away, they were slammed. And I got put to the test, but I did pretty good. Alright. And we're off. So yeah, I did pretty good. I definitely like the bulk mail facet. And if I'm if I'm going to be doing that, you know, somewhat regularly, I think I'm going to enjoy it. All right. Not too shabby. I always try to take it easy. That upstroke, this part that I'm doing now, my with the grain pass, doing this upstroke, that is the most difficult part about this straight razor shaving thing for me, is that upstroke. So let me get over here. Very nice. I do feel like, you know, I'm getting the hang of it, but it's just this whole process, you know, that getting to used to this technique. Not only am I trying to get dexterity with my left hand, here, but I'm doing this kind of unfamiliar motion, all the while trying not to cut myself, all the while, you know, using new products. And like CDB says, I'm by no means a pro. This is a learning experience, a learning journey. With my right hand, I'm so much more comfortable with my right hand, you know what I mean? I'm right-handed. I use it all the time. It's easier to pick up on new things with your dominant hand, you know what I mean? This upstroke, I'm going to get it faster with my dominant hand than I will on my other hand. But the kind of fact remains that I just need to build like dexterity, you know, with my opposite hand. All right. And of course, I said I wasn't going to shave over there, and then I go ahead and do it anyways. What the hell? Just trying to kind of cut the beard in. But I do want to leave those little side patches on my neck. I only ever have peach fuzz over there, but I like to shave it anyways. It kind of gives me a little extra area to shave and to practice on, and plus that patch of skin will get a little bit of the you know, skin food ingredients that come from these high quality soaps. So all in all, it's beneficial, you know what I mean? Sometimes I overshave on the sides because I just don't really, it's just not that necessary. But like I said, I do it anyways. Gives me more surface area to shave. And the beard's not going anywhere, so. So yeah, I watched Rocio do her shave. She busted out a shave quick and easy. Demonstrated good technique. And she's always fun to watch. Her and David, their banter, talking shit to each other as it goes on. It's always a fun time. So, it's good to see her jumping on the camera again. And she said it was going to be a somewhat regular thing, so that's awesome. I also watched Heather from Zingari Man, as well as Peter Wolf do a lather battle today. Right before I started this video. And it was funny. The lather battle commenced, and Peter busts out a bowl and a drill with a brush attached to it, and just hit the power drill and held up the bowl, and he just began to with the with the drill. It was hilarious. Funny enough, though, his lather looked like the thinnest, most washed out lather ever. But and he didn't really he didn't really have any interest in competing with Heather. Heather was, doing the usual buttercream, and Peter was like, "This is good enough to get a shave." I don't understand. But it was hilarious. It was good times. All right. Go ahead and just get this side out of the way. All right. Going smooth. I'm excited to get the tobacco and I'm excited to get the tobacco as well as, what was the other one I bought? For the life of me, I can't remember now. Cella. I'm excited to get tobacco and Cella in the den. Put those to use and see what the classics are really about. I also have a razor. I don't know if I've shared it with you guys. I know I've shared it with one person, but I also have a razor coming. But West Coast Shavings free shipping. I've bitched about this before. Free is free, but West Coast Shaving has the longest free shipping wait time in the world. So, I got a razor coming from West Coast Shaving. But it probably won't be here for like 2 weeks, a month. Who knows? Like I said, their free shipping is the slowest free shipping in the world. I shouldn't complain, honestly, but I'm gonna, because that's just what we do. Alright. That feels pretty good. I'm not gonna overshave. We're just gonna leave it right at that. Feels pretty good. So, Lakewood Soaps. Honey Mash. About a 6-7 out of 10 scent strength. It has a nice honey, whiskey, and woody scent, but I think the whiskey is apparent, and then there's just enough honey sweetness to kind of make it wearable. You know what I mean? I feel like it's gonna be recognizable, the whiskey, but then there's enough honey sweetness, and honey in and of itself is a pretty nice scent, and there's enough of that to make it wearable. I'm not saying, you know, take it out on a date, or I'm saying for casual use. Wearable for casual use. It's enjoyable. You know what I mean? Alright. Let me get the old Lancaster towel. Performance, perfectly fine. It has more than enough slick. I say this all the time because, like I said, for me it's kind of like a pass-fail. It has more than enough slickness that I will ever need. And honestly, anybody with a half-decent technique should ever need. It's slick, you know? No two ways about it. It's slick. You know, it has residual slickness if you need that. It has cushion. It didn't dissipate. It had, you know, it's not the densest lather, but it had a nice, like, medium density, you know, respectable. And it provided me a platform for a nice shave, even though I'm a rookie with straight razors, so. So there's that. It's a winner for me. I have no plans of getting rid of this scent. Very nice. Okay. I'll set that to the side. And the post-shave on the soap itself, it's kind of hard for me to say. I've only used it, like I said, twice. And I used the balm both times, so I can't speak to the post-shave on the soap itself. It does have some good ingredients. It's a fairly simplistic ingredients list. This, however, did do a good job. Let me just shake it up a little bit. The balm here, as you can see, it has a little bit of weight. It's not runny. Oh, man. That smells great. This, I wouldn't say this is lightly scented. I would say it's about mid. I think the soap is actually a bit stronger than that. Let me get some for the neck. It's not heavy on the face. I'll say that. Although it's not, like, you know, runny and watered down. When I first put it on my palm, you know, it has a thick appearance. It doesn't feel heavy on my face. It feels like it soaks right in. And, yeah, has a nice medium scent, and it leaves your skin feeling soft. And, good post shave. So that's a winner for me. Lakewood Soaps. I'll be buying more when I get a chance. I definitely like the soap base. I like the balm base. It's a winner for me. And I wouldn't have got around to that as soon as I did without that giveaway from CDB. So big thanks, man. Awesome scent, unique, and a good base. Lancaster Razorworks bowl. I used my awesome Lutin Brushworks with the badger knot on top. No fancy names, just a good little badger brush. And my vintage Kukri straight razor with the square point, 11/16, quarter hollow, I believe, I was told, because I don't know. And Osiris Bladeworks did the scales. Very nice. Alright. Well, that's it for me. I have rambled on and rambled on and rambled on, and now I'm out of here. There's the beer one last time. Little beast. And I'm out. Have a good one.